sometimes I was just कंजूस with my own self. Like if I wanted to eat a particular chocolate, then I would save it. So कंजूसी से खाया जाता था, उसको छुपाया जाता था कि ये खत्म हो जाएगी. और कभी-कभी ऐसा होता था कि अगर सबके सामने खाना पड़ा हुआ है, उसमें किसी में 5 चीजें हैं या नटीज, आई रिमेम्बर वो बड़ा होता था कि ये मैं तो लास्ट में खाऊंगा क्योंकि अब टेस्ट सबसे एंड तक मेरे मुंह में रहेगा.
आई एम अ मेजर कंजूस. मुझे वो कहते हैं ना कि जैसे प्रिंट आउट लेना था तो मुझे इंटरनेट कैफे में वो इंटरनेट प्रिंट आउट के पैसे देने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, पर वो जो इंटरनेट के पैसे देने होते हैं ना वो मुझे बहुत खटकता है.
आई जस्ट know that I have a responsibility towards my audiences because I have been an audience myself. I still continue to be an audience. Yeah. And I love an actor, I feel bad when I see that person do something which I thought that he was not used properly. You know, why did he try to do this? Oh, he should have just done that. Yeah. So I can see that my audiences would also feel that.
अभी मैं देखती हूँ जो आजकल के जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं वो ऐसे डायरेक्टर्स चेंज करते हैं, प्रोजेक्ट्स चेंज करते हैं, एंड लाइक ही सेड वो प्रोजेक्ट्स बन चुके हैं.
My wish would be that we still go back to the era where, you know, when Raj Kapoor Saab and all these people would loan their houses for something that they believed in, and that's the passion that they made it with. हमेशा वो सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ, बहुत सारी फेलियर्स आए, लेकिन you know passion counted. अब ऐसा लगता है कि टैलेंट और पैशन थोड़ा साइड में रख दिया गया है, अभी बिजनेस चल रहा है.
Hey everyone, this is Aditi and you're watching me on News 18 Showsha. Today I have a beautiful bundle of people joining me whose work I've time and again looked up to. Kunal and Shweta, a huge welcome to News 18.
Thank
and we
so
are so happy to have you with us.
Thank you.
A huge congratulations for Kanjoos Makhichoos. I love the trailer. It's all things fun and fresh. I want to know from each of you, what made you guys say an absolute yes for the film and what were your biggest takeaways?
Like you said, you know, what you see in the trailer is basically a glimpse of the story, and the story is so nice and so unique. It's actually based on a play, and when I heard this story, immediately I was like, I really like this story. I love the characters. They're very simple. The humor is very clean and very fresh and very relatable. And that was the reason for me to kind of initially get into it. And then when we kind of started discovering this character of Jamna Prasad Pandey and the way he is with his family, I was very happy that I chose to do it because I really enjoyed the process of making this film also.
What about you, Shweta?
My reason is sitting right here. Literally because जैसे अभी हम इस इंटरव्यू के पहले भी बात कर रहे थे कि जो भी मेरा जो लाइनअप था, जो मैंने काम किया था, जो काम आने वाला था, वो काफी हार्डकोर सीरियस ड्रामा था. तो मुझे लगा कि मैं नहीं चाहती कि मेरी ऑडियंस सोचे कि श्वेता का कोई काम बाहर आ रहा है तो उसमें खून खराबा होगा ही होगा या भागना दौड़ना होगा ही होगा. सो मैंने कहा कि भगवान मुझे कोई ऐसी फिल्म चाहिए जो इवन आई एंजॉय. बिकॉज क्या होता है कि एज एक्टर्स व्हेन वी आर डूइंग दीज हैवी ड्यूटी रोल्स इट डज टेक अ टोल. तो आपकी भी कहीं ना कहीं प्रोसेस में मजा बहुत आता है, बट कहीं ना कहीं बैंड तो डेफिनेटली बच जाती है. सो जस्ट लाइक आई थिंक विद इन the same month I got to know that he is doing this film and I was like, he said yes, so film mein dum to hoga hi. So then I read the script and got to know the story, did a Zoom meeting. That time hum lockdown mein hi the, did a meeting with the director and even he just seemed so full of life and chirpy and jolly that I thought yaar ye agar jaisi bhi film banayenge na, I feel that he'll do justice to this story. And I think we'll find out soon that justice has been done or not.
Have you guys been Kanjoos or miser in real life?
I think all of us have. There's something wrong with us if we haven't been, right?
Yeah, but again, have you guys, is there anything specific that you have been very Kanjoos about?
Sometimes I was just कंजूस with my own self. Like if I wanted to eat a particular chocolate, then I would save it. So कंजूसी से खाया जाता था, उसको छुपाया जाता था कि ये खत्म हो जाएगी. और कभी-कभी ऐसा होता था कि अगर सबके सामने खाना पड़ा हुआ है, उसमें किसी में 5 चीजें हैं या नटीज, आई रिमेम्बर वो बड़ा होता था कि ये मैं तो लास्ट में खाऊंगा क्योंकि अब टेस्ट सबसे एंड तक मेरे मुंह में रहेगा. इन सब ने खा लिया, इनका टेस्ट खत्म हो गया, अब मैं एंड में खाऊंगा और मैं इनको चिढ़ाऊंगा कि देखा, आई कैन रिलीज दिस टेस्ट way after you finished it.
Yeah, what about you?
You know, before we started with promotions of Kanjoos Makhichoos, मैंने अपने आप से ये सवाल पूछा कि क्या मैं कंजूस हूँ, क्योंकि I knew कि ये सवाल तो आएगा ही आएगा. And in the beginning, I was like, नहीं यार, मैं कंजूस नहीं हूँ. And then I asked people around me, including Malika Dua, I sent her a message because these are people who know me very well. And now, कुछ दिनों बाद तक, I think I'm a major कंजूस. मुझे वो कहते हैं ना कि जैसे प्रिंट आउट लेना था तो मुझे इंटरनेट कैफे में वो इंटरनेट प्रिंट आउट के पैसे देने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, पर वो जो इंटरनेट के पैसे देने होते हैं ना वो मुझे बहुत खटकता है कि आप मुझसे जो काम करा रहे हो उसका ले लो, लेकिन इसके मैं क्यों भर रही हूँ. सो या आई हैव बीन क्वाइट अ कंजूस, बट मैं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हो या पेपर हो या पानी हो, मैं ये सब बहुत बचाती हूँ. तो वही शी ओनली इनफैक्ट केम अप विद दिस टर्म. शी सेड यू आर एन इको कंजूस. So
that's a good conjus.
Yeah, so that is the conjus tag that I would like to be associated with me. Eco conjus.
So, you know, Kunal, as I saw the trailer, you look so unrecognizable as Jamna Prasad Pandey. What your name is there? What was the toughest part in exploring him?
I have to prep these answers because I genuinely didn't. I think, you know why the toughest thing kind of gets away from a lot of stuff that I do is because I actually, when I'm getting into something, I am very detailed in my understanding of a character. Yeah. Also, my understanding of a character which is firstly being envisioned by the writer, then the director. So how do they see it? Then I sit a lot with my writer directors to understand, like, why is he behaving this way in every scene? What is he about? And then we find him before I go to set.
Okay.
So mentally and subconsciously, I have found him somewhere before I've gone there. Then I just solidify that in the first day. So when you're going through the first scene, first two scenes, you feel comfortable in it. Then you ask your director, who's kind of actually the boss on set, are you liking what this guy is turning out to be? Yes. And then you're in it. So look wise, of course, I want to, because हर एक एक्टर का ना, हर एक किरदार का उसकी अपनी वेशभूषा होती है. जब आप वो पहनते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं you know how this guy dresses. And those are some things which are like inherently there. Like you will know that ये जूता गलत है यार, ये आदमी ऐसा जूता नहीं पहनेगा, या इसकी घड़ी ऐसी नहीं होगी, या ये चश्मा ऐसा है. And you know somebody who's dressing you up is like, ये आदमी पागल हो चुका है, ये जूता क्यों नहीं पहन सकता है. But just in your head, this character will not say do this, or, and that's why then, you know, and I think only an actor understands that, because the writer and director have to think of all the characters in all the films. But an actor selfishly only concentrating first on his part. So he has a lot more clarity about that character.
So, you know, Kunal, you have explored both comedy as well as dark and intense roles. But what is that one shade of character you really enjoy doing?
I really enjoy being an actor. I think I chose to be an actor because it gives me an opportunity to live so many lives that I couldn't actually normally live otherwise. And and in doing so, I also get an opportunity and experience to get to know those characters. Or sometimes if they're completely alien from who I am, then to create those from my imagination and then see if they're going to work or not. And so it's very exciting. But I don't necessarily would say that, oh, you know, this is my comfort zone and I look forward to doing that. But I do realize now that comedy is something that people really enjoy watching me do.
Exactly.
It's something that I also enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick one, then maybe yes, I do a lot more of comedy than anything else.
Mm-hmm. You know, Shweta, I love the accent and the energy that you're bringing into the film. You know, and as I said earlier, that you have played so many fearless characters earlier, and I think it was after Ye Kali Kali Aankhein, we did get to see a very softer side of yours. So has that been a conscious decision also now to choose scripts that way?
Kanjoos Makhichoos was a very conscious decision. I wanted to I have a lot of fun, जो हमारे darker sets होते हैं. But ये जो था ना, also I realized that कि I love drama. I love when the stakes are high. I love it जब, you know, वो किसी की जान जा रही होती है या आप किसी की जान बचा रहे होते हो. तो even I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. And comedy and this ऐसा मैंने किया ही नहीं है. काफी जो ये भी बहुत relatable and real है. But वो जो बहुत ही internal मैंने किया है. तो जब मैं आई, I had no idea how to approach this, what to do. And I still remember when I was my first day on set, I was very confused. Because when I saw all these amazing actors who were my family members on screen, and मैं जब देख रही थी, I was just like, okay, I was just gathering my thoughts कि क्या हो रहा है ये मेरे सामने. And I knew कि if I don't jump onto the boat and do this, वो boat मुझे छोड़ के चली जाएगी. Also then it's not fun. Because I could see that these guys are having so much fun. So then I realized कि वो जो भी inhibitions होते हैं या जो भी guards होते हैं वो सारा छोड़ो. And I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed that. Once एक बार how Kunal is saying ना कि set के जब आप जाते हो, then is when you meet the character. So when I went and when I found Madhuri's tone and Madhuri's look, even in the look test, बाल in fact काफी ऐसे similar थे. But for Madhuri,
माधुरी इनका किरदार है फिल्म.
हाँ माधुरी हमारा माधुरी पांडे हमारा किरदार है. Nisha, who's my makeup artist, so we designed this look and we surprised everybody on set. Nobody on set knew we are doing this, including us. And now, in fact, even when I sent the trailer to my Mirzapur ke director, Gurupa, and he said, this sounds so different from Golu. And that is what I wanted. And I think वो तो achieve हो गया है. मजा तो बहुत आया, and I'm sure जो भी देखेगा उनको भरपूर मजा आएगा.
You know, Shweta, another thing, when I look at your films and the kind of work that you have done, you have never, been that mainstream Bollywood actress or things like that, and you have always focused on content more than anything else. So has that always been that thing in your head as well, that I don't want to be associated with out and out commercial stuff and only choose projects which are content driven and something which resonates with you?
It's again like what he said कि we are here to act. अब उसके साथ जो मिल जाता है वो that's a plus. So मेरे दिमाग में कभी ये नहीं था कि मैं इंडी करूंगी या फिर मैं कॉमेडी करूंगी, मैं ये करूंगी, ये नहीं करूंगी. मुझे पर ये हमेशा से पता था that I want to do characters that I want to live. I want to tell stories जो लोगों को फील कराएं, कुछ महसूस कराएं. वरना मुझे पर्सनली पॉइंट नहीं लगता. मतलब सबके अलग अलग एजेंडाज होते हैं, बट मेरा ये था कि मुझे मजा आना चाहिए, बिकॉज हम ऑन स्क्रीन जो देखते हैं वो तो दुनिया के साथ शेयर होता ही है, बट हमारी पर्सनल ग्रोथ जो सबसे ज्यादा होती है, दैट हैपेंस विद द पीपल दैट यू आर वर्किंग विद एंड द डिस्कशंस एंड व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑफ स्क्रीन. दैट रियली हेल्प्स यू. दैट इज योर ग्रोथ फ्रॉम प्रोजेक्ट टू प्रोजेक्ट. सो आफ्टर डूइंग कंजूस मखीचूस, आई नो दैट I know a little bit more and I am more confident also as an actor because I've explored more. So I think वो boundaries हमेशा push करनी चाहिए, and even चीजें जहाँ आपका comfort ना हो वो भी try करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि then it's fun for everybody. क्या होगा, max to max नहीं मजा आएगा या नहीं चलेगा, and that's all right.
You'll have an experience.
हाँ, try तो करो और फिर decide करो कि what you like and what you don't.
You know, the other day when I met you at the Urban Art Festival, I was just observing you, and you have this very different charm and sensibility about yourself, and you're very much comfortable with your stardom around. So how do you look at that? How do you handle that fame?
मुझे तो प्रॉब्लम होती है कि अब मैं बार्गेन नहीं कर सकती हूँ, बिकॉज नाउ पीपल रिकग्नाइज मी. पहले तो मैं लड़ झगड़ के पैसे कम करा देती थी, पर अब जब कोई कहता है तो फिर लगता है कि अरे यार इनको ये क्या लगेगा, बट देन फिर मैं हंसी मजाक में अभी भी ट्राई करती हूँ. But now I can't get away with that. I love the love and respect that I get from the people. I love it when they call me Didi, because then there is this sense of fondness attached to it. So I really enjoy that. What I don't enjoy is जब मैं बीच में अपना कुछ खाना खा रही होती हूँ, because food is very important to me, और तब कोई कुछ बात करना चाहता हो या फोटो चाहिए होता है ना, तो मुझे लगता है यार मतलब हम भी इंसान ही है, हमें भी भूख लगती है, तो खाने दो ना. So those are the things, but I guess it's a part and parcel of the thing, and it's what you sign up for. So ठीक है, आदत धीरे धीरे. But I still, मुझे star is a great word. I'm very fond of stars as a shape, but I would always want to call myself an actor.
Wow, that's a very different way of looking at things. So, Kunal, time and again, you have excelled and explored comedy and very unconventional and rom-com characters in every space and platform. So, how do you amp up your own game now? And is it challenging to reinvent yourself today?
I cannot reinvent myself unless the written word lets me do that. I will only choose the stuff that I instinctively connect with, I can do. I can only hope to do, like, I want to reinvent myself by doing a hardcore action film, but somebody has to write that action film that somebody will want to make with me and give me that opportunity. Until then, I take up every project that I do with the same honesty and the same fire that I want to kind of do something with this character today. And I think it's on a day-to-day basis. Like, today, can I feel happy with the work that I've done? And that's all I can kind of concentrate on. I am not in control of what tomorrow brings. Will I be healthy enough? Will I be in the right frame of mind to kind of do this or not? So I don't actually take that pressure on. I just keep myself ready for whatever I can do in the immediate future.
Okay. So, you bring in so much credibility and trust with every project that you star in. And as you said earlier, that fans love seeing you performing comic roles and things like that. So, is it challenging for you to balance the need of your fans and the kind of growth you need from yourself as an actor?
I don't think that balance is in my hands. If I could be in control of that, maybe then I would like consciously make a attempt of doing that. I just know that I have a responsibility towards my audiences, because I have been an audience myself. I still continue to be an audience.
Yeah.
And I love an actor, I feel bad when I see that person do something which I thought that he was not used properly. Why did he try to do this? Oh, he should have just done that.
Yeah.
So I can see that my audiences would also feel that. So whether it's me doing an Abhay, which has its own fan base, they always want me to do serious stuff.
Yeah.
And so like when I post Kanjoos Makhichoos, they're like, ये तो ठीक है, Abhay 4 कब आ रहा है?
हाँ, exactly.
Intense
I was
वाला
seeing
कब
the
आएगा?
comments,
And when you put something intense, they're like, sir, comedy कब आएगी? Go on to कब आएगा? So I feel great because like they like me to do this and that. It would be disastrous if everybody said कि ये क्या comedy कर रहे हो यार? तुम सिर्फ वो करो या ऐसा करो. So I think the balance is maintained. I just have to make sure that I don't screw it up.
Yeah. And because we were talking about comedy, what is up with Go Go Gone 2? Is it coming anytime soon?
It is somewhere up there in the air. The stars need to align for it to happen. Officially, there's no word on it. I just hope that it happens before we are all introduced on a wheelchair in that film.
Yeah. So, since both of you have excelled in films and web shows and reinvented yourself accordingly, is it also challenging when it comes to keeping up to the audience's demand on OTT?
In terms of you're saying the kind of content that we do, मैं audience से बहुत प्यार करती हूँ, but ये journey मेरी बहुत personal है, so I will always keep them in mind, but do something for both of us. Okay. Because if I do something जिसकी सिर्फ demand है and which is not a part of me, then I think I'm not being true to myself, and if I'm not true to myself, I'm not being true to them. तो इसलिए I will always try to give them a variety, but my kind of variety.
आप सरप्राइज हो जाएंगी, सैटेलाइट पे ही कुछ जो सबसे टॉप 3 पिक्चर है वो कभी बॉक्स ऑफिस पे चली नहीं थी, और हमारी कुछ ऐसी पिक्चर है जो बॉक्स ऑफिस पे गायब हो गई थी और वो बाद में लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई है, या ऐसा कुछ काम जो बॉक्स ऑफिस में बहुत अच्छा लगा हो और रिफ्यूज हो गया. सो ओटीटी की अपनी अलग ऑडियंस है. जैसे सिंपल सी बात है, क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी, इतना बड़ा शो है, हमको शायद समझ नहीं आएगा, उसको क्रिटिक्स रिव्यू देने बैठेंगे तो शायद फ्लॉप ही हो जाएगा, वो कैसे चल गया इतने साल. तो हर एक चीज की ऑडियंस है, हमें अपने कर्म करना है. और ये इसकी बात सही है कि हमें सिर्फ अपना सोचना है कि मुझे ये करने में अच्छा लगेगा कि नहीं, क्योंकि अगर मुझे ये अच्छा नहीं लगा ना, स्क्रीन सब पकड़ लेता है, तो आपकी डिसऑनेस्टी आपकी दिख जाएगी. फिर जो जितनी ऑडियंस भी आएगी जो आपको अच्छा करेगा वो कहेगा ये डिसऑनेस्ट आदमी, वो नहीं होना चाहिए बस.
So, over the years, now that both of you have worked with so many renowned filmmakers and young directors as well, is there anything that you want to change in this industry, and what do you think has changed according to you both?
I think a lot has changed. One thing that I understand it's a business and everything. I would really hope that हम पिक्चरें ज़्यादा बनाएं, प्रोजेक्ट कम बनाएं. अगर ऐसा पॉसिबल हो तो बहुत मजा आएगा. और then we will be in this space which, but I understand the other side also, because एक चीज होता है कहना कि यार अच्छे टैलेंट के साथ काम क्यों नहीं करते. प्रोड्यूसर बोलता है आप आते नहीं टिकट खरीदने, मेरे को फिर स्टार लेना पड़ता है. और कई बार वो प्रोजेक्ट बन जाते हैं क्योंकि स्टार की डेटें फ्री हो गई, तो राइटर पे दबाव आ जाता है कि भाई उसकी अगले साल की डेट है, अभी 3 महीने खुल गए, अभी खत्म करो. कहता है सर मेरी तो स्क्रिप्ट ही खत्म नहीं हुई. कहता है मैं तेरी जान ले लूंगा, 3 महीने अभी कर दे. तो फिर वो ऐसे करके कर देते हैं और पिक्चर बन जाती है, और वैसी नहीं बन पाती. और फिर जो आदमी पैसे खर्च के गया उसको खुद का खाता है, कहता है ये क्या हो गया. तो ये थोड़ा है imbalance. So my wish would be that we still go back to the era where when Raj Kapoor Saab and all these people would loan their houses for something that they believed in, and that's the passion that they made it with. हमेशा वो successful नहीं हुआ, बहुत सारी failures आए, लेकिन passion counted. अब ऐसा लगता है कि talent और passion थोड़ा side में रख दिया गया है, अभी business चल रहा है. Business is always a part of it, but it's just become the forefront of it.
True. The box office numbers and
the OTTs help, but OTT में भी now I think कहीं ना कहीं से डेटा वेटा कुछ चलने लग गया. अभी ये जब से साइंस और मैथ्स आ गए ना क्रिएटिव फील्ड में, थोड़ा पंगा तो हो जाता है.
What about you, Shweta?
Totally agree with what Kunal said. Another thing that I've noticed, और ऐसा नहीं कि मैं बहुत सारे सालों से काम कर रही हूँ, पर पहले ना जो हम ओल्ड स्कूल भी नहीं कह सकते, पर जो पहले से जिन्होंने स्टार्ट किया है, चाहे एडी हो या किसी डिपार्टमेंट में हो ना, एक पैशन था और एक लॉयल्टी थी. पहले जो एडीज थे वो सालों साल एक डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करते थे, एंड उससे होता है क्या है कि आपकी जो लर्निंग होती है, लाइक आई सेड की जो ऑफ स्क्रीन लर्निंग होती है ना, वो बहुत ज्यादा होती है. तो अभी क्या है, सब बहुत जल्दी लोग प्रोजेक्ट्स छोड़ देते हैं. मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि कोई चीज मुश्किल है या फिर अनबेरेबल है या आपके साथ गलत हुआ है तो डोंट वर्क आउट, प्लीज डू, बट मेहनत से मत भागो. अभी मैं देखती हूँ जो आजकल के जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं वो ऐसे डायरेक्टर्स चेंज करते हैं, प्रोजेक्ट्स चेंज करते हैं, एंड लाइक ही सेड वो प्रोजेक्ट्स बन चुके हैं. टिल द टाइम यू डोंट वर्क विद समबडी लॉन्ग इनफ, आप कैसे सीखोगे? एंड वो चीजें ना, वही लॉयल्टी टुवर्ड्स, इट्स नॉट अबाउट अ पर्सन बट इट्स फॉर द स्टोरी, इट्स फॉर द कैरेक्टर, इट्स फॉर दैट थिंग दैट यू आर वर्किंग ऑन एंड टुवर्ड्स. तो वो आई एम सीइंग दैट वो ना धीरे धीरे जा रही है. तो विदाउट साउंडिंग प्रीची या ऐसे हम बुढ़े, पर जिनको काम पता है उनसे समझ लो, उनसे सीख लो. आजकल वो सब कुछ इंस्टा हो रहा है, जो मुझे लगता है कि अरे यार प्लीज ऐसे मत करो, बिकॉज आई नो मेहनत जब करते हो, टाइम जब लगता है तो कुछ अच्छा बनता है.
True. Thank you so much, Kunal and Shweta. I had a great time chatting with you. I'm really looking forward to seeing the film, and good luck for your upcoming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.